Thanks, Kyle. Welcome and bonjour from France here in the year 1834. Today we are joined by famous artist and printmaker Honoré Dormier. He's going to tell us a little bit about his life, some of the works he's done in the past, and also more on the work Rue Transnonain.
Bonjour, madame, and thank you for having me today.
No, thank you, Dormier. Can you tell us a little bit about your life and some of the works you've done in the past?
Certainly. Well, I was born in Marseille, France in 1808. I've always been intrigued and passionate about art. Growing up, I knew that it would be my profession. The types of art that I feel very fond and passionate towards are painting, sculpture, and printmaking, which is very new, by the way. Printmaking is probably what I'm most famous for, however.
Very interesting. Now tell me about your print Rue Transnonain. What was the inspiration behind that?
Well, I realize that this work is a very explicit piece, and that's because it's a very intense and explosive time here in France right now. Revolution and aggressive outbreaks are occurring every day. This piece was meant to convey the story about how the unknown sniper was responsible for the massacre of the corpses depicted in the print.
Now, can you tell me about some of the elements you included to make this piece as intense as it comes off?
Sure. I incorporated many elements in order to convey the true and explicit meaning of what's going on in France at this time. There are shambled and disarrayed bodies scattered throughout the floor. There's even a child who was crushed by his father's own corpse. This is a political piece, though, don't forget. It was meant to show the aftermath of the terrible occurrence and give insight to the outside world about what kind of things are going on in France.
Wow, and you really did an excellent job with displaying the severity of what's going on here in France. Thank you, Dormier, for taking the time to have this interview with me. I really appreciate it. Let's time war back to Kyle.